Hey guys, today as a young teacher, I feel disrespected. I feel upset. I feel like my profession, something that I take very highly, something I respect, has been degraded, has been made a mockery out of. That is how I feel. I feel like there could have been better measures taken. I feel like money is buying its way to, or should I say, through the education of our people. I feel like this is a disregard of the Soweto uprising, of quality education. I'm not going to say for black people, I'm just going to say for quality education as a system. Okay? It has been disregarded in a matter of its worth. It has become worthless. All right? I studied education. This is my certificate of education. I'm going to take a picture and I'll post it there for everyone to see, all right? I studied Bachelor of Education and I specialized in foundation phase. I'm proud of that. There were other options, but I chose this one. Okay? I chose this one because, first of all, it is something that I think now should be a subject that is not even talked about. It's supposed to be quality, sealed, and delivered to our people. Okay? This is my transcript. I saw a tweet that really got my blood boiling. One of the tutors or whatever, educators or whatever you want to call them, child. Okay? One of them posted, in fact, let me just not beat around the bush. It was Kayam Tetwa, pastor, yes, the preach. He posted and he said, with like bored and rolling eyes, I'll put the tweet right there for you guys to see. We were just reading for the children. And I was like, the nerve, just reading. Wow. Then I was like, okay, who else is in this thing? All right. Because, okay, wait, let me update you guys, because I did my own investigative work, honey, on this thing, child. So I sent an email. I saw the ad on one of my friends' WhatsApp status. It was like playful, and it said from grade R to grade 12. So I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, let me investigate, child. Something is not. I wasn't investigating at the time, but now it serves as an investigation. Okay. So I was like, okay, let me send an email. Let me help out. Communities need to be educated. There is a program running for my daughter at her school, and I was like, okay, maybe this will be a way to reach out. I did, however, have my reservations. One, how are we going to reach the children I teach? I teach children from a very poor community. If they have smartphones, as a question, will they have, like, how is this thing going to work? So I sent an email. I'll put it right there for you guys to see. I sent that email and I was like, okay, can you tell me more about this thing? Because I am willing to work. Okay. Then this was their response. And I was like, the quality of this email. It doesn't sit well with me. I mean, I was expecting a formal response that was going to have like letterheads. Show me something. Is this real? Yes, it's a paid something, whatever, partnership or whatever. Yes, I'm supposed to teach an hour a day. Tell me more. I want to know. How does this thing work? So that was their response, and I was like, okay, let me move on. Maybe the Department of Education is still working on something or some way to assist our children during these trying times. Anyway, child, so I ended up leaving it, child. Okay, I didn't respond. They never emailed me back. I just let it go. So now this email that, this tweet, Khaya Mthethwa's tweet, it really set so wrong with me. Someone said celebrities are not teachers. Okay, there's a campaign going, #celebrities are not teachers. Okay, they're not qualified to be teachers. They don't have a SACE certificate. In order to teach in South Africa, you need a SACE certificate with a SACE number that clears you to teach. It's a license. We pay for it. I'm going to put the amount there. I'm not sure. I'm going to look on my payslip. Okay, we pay to be legal teachers. You understand what I'm saying? And Khaya Mthethwa just rolled his eyes and said, I'll put the tweet right there, we were just reading. I was like, okay, Mr. Khaya Mthethwa, this is my transcript from the Nelson Mandela University. We don't just read. We don't just read. As a tutor, I think you should know that. As someone that is just reading, how is just reading supposed to benefit anyone? I'm not going to talk about the Minister of Education. I'm not even going to address her in this video or say anything about her, because with her I expected way more. She has been a lecturer at WITS. She has been the president of the Women's League. She has been in exposure. She has failed the Department of Education as a whole. I am sorry, I do not have regard for people that abuse their power and disregard the system. There is a system in place. There are people that are qualified to do that. There are people that are supposed to be doing it. I'm employed. I'm a teacher. I'm a foundation phase teacher. I will say, Khaya Mthethwa, we don't just read. We don't just read, mister. You learn ways to read to a child. I don't care if it's a grade R child. I don't care if it's early childhood development before they can even comprehend anything. You don't just read. That right there, that statement right there disqualifies you as anyone that is supposed to be in front of a child, supposed to be a role model. There is nothing that you do as a teacher or as a tutor that you just do just for nje. You don't do that. So we know for a fact that they're supposed to do whatever for an hour every single day, and they're supposed to get paid for it. He just got paid for just reading. Wow. And there's another situation with Mohale. I didn't see the video. If anyone has the video, please do send it to me. I want to see the situation where he says, I don't even know. Someone said he said quickly was what? A noun? I don't know. I just saw the tweets and I was just upset. The more I read, the more I dug, I just got more and more upset. So I'm going to say, in order for you to read, I'm going to look here. You learn how to read to a child. You don't just read. Never. So I'm just going to, just highlight a few things for our fellow celebrities, our dear celebrities. So Khaya Mthethwa, in my first year learning to become a teacher. In my first semester, I learned child development and learning theories. You have to learn how children actually learn. Stories are a method of teaching. You can teach anything. You don't just read. You don't. Then you also learn how to communicate. You learn communication. Okay? You don't just read. Then we move on. You also learn introduction. Okay, this is now in the second semester of the first year. You learn introduction to narrative fiction. Okay? You learn children's literature. You learn curriculum design. You don't just pick up a book and read. You don't. And for 4 years, you perfect the skill that is teaching. Okay? You perfect it. You don't just stand up one day and decide to just read. Roll your eyes. The Department of Education is within the scheme of paying celebrities to just read. Wow. Okay, let me just continue. So, then you learn methods. There's methods to everything. Method literacy, English literacy, Xhosa methods. Methods of how to do it. That is only in the second year. Okay? So for years and years, you just learn. You don't just wake up one day and just read. Wow. I did think for a slight moment that Somizi honestly was joking when he made that statement, but honestly, in my opinion and my thoughts in my head, I don't think he was joking. I honestly don't think he was joking. I think, yes, the ANC has a history. The ANC has a history of a partnership with celebrities. You understand? I mean, Ochomi have been dancing at ANC rallies and doing whatever, but I mean, honestly, employing or these tutors, these things to teach our children, it just disqualifies the whole uprising, the Soweto uprising, that our education structure today is based on. Quality education. Quality education. These people don't even respect what you're paying them to do. Roll your eyes and say you were just reading. That just didn't sit well with me. Yes, teaching is a profession that a lot of people lack respect for. I feel like teaching is a profession where we constantly have to pick ourselves up and you know, just dust off the constant disrespectful remarks that come with the profession. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about our unions. I'm not going to mention names, but we've got unions. We've got big unions in education. I'm very familiar with the biggest two, not sure, but the biggest two now have not made a statement. Okay? And these celebrities that are going to tutor or teach our children in the duration of the lockdown, that are being paid to teach every day for an hour or for however long, an hour a day for our children, have stripped our profession of its dignity. They have stripped our profession of its It's qualifications. At the top of my head, I already know like 3 teachers, fully qualified teachers, okay, that are unemployed. How far would this paid partnership of teaching an hour a day would have went for them? Instead of giving pastors, Pastor Mteto, a paid partnership to teach our children, people that are not qualified for. If that is the case, then what is the whole point of studying to teach? Why did we study? This is going to raise a lot of problems within the education system for other qualified teachers that have lost faith in our government, that have lost faith in the system. My daughter is at a private school. She is still being taught online by her teacher that she knows. I message the teacher all the time because I'm not familiar with the methods she uses as a teacher. What methods are they using if they're just reading? Where will this system go if we're just doing it for the sake of just doing it? Never have I ever felt that this government would on its own destroy itself and the faith that we have in them so quickly. Yes, I'm not into politics. I don't like politics. There's a lot into it, but the celebrity business, where something is being announced to us, but these tutors, no. I've lost faith in our Minister of Education, Mamo Angie. I don't trust that you had good intentions, or whoever sat with you to come up with this decision had good intentions for the system. I don't trust that this will have good results, but do continue. I know with our government, it doesn't matter what we say. I feel that this democracy, it doesn't fully serve its people. Do continue. I am being very hopeful that we have a government that is able to come back to its people once it has realized it has made a mistake. I do believe we deserve leaders that are able to think, make decisions, evaluate, and then still come back to its people humbly, apologizes, and rectifies its mistakes. Hopefully this was just a bad mistake, because ain't no child of mine that's going to be taught by a celebrity that doesn't have a teaching qualification. I hold mine, child. So if the celebrity just wants to come up and teach and just read, I think we are, as a country, rolling backwards. And it looks like there is no stopping, because Our leadership is failing its people. Think about it. Read up on it. Read up on who Angie Motshekga is. She is qualified. She has been a lecturer. She in the Department of Education, like in the education faculty. She's not a stranger to education. Do not think that she doesn't know what she's doing or she got into that position, because she is qualified in the teaching faculty. Now imagine if someone fully qualified makes decisions like these. I rest my case. I've shown you guys what they requested of me. Do you think in Khaya Mthethwa's CV, Mohale's CV, Somizi's CV, this DJ that I don't know CV, is anything showing their qualification to be able to just read to these children? Think about it. This is the government that we have. This is the leadership that we have. So disappointed. So disappointed. I mean, we're quick to judge the other race, but I mean, let's look deep within ourselves. I'm not saying the other race would have done a better job, but I'm saying our people are failing us. Our people are rising together, and they're leaving most people on the ground level. If this had good intentions, I bet you teachers would have known about it. I didn't know anything about it. There's a group on WhatsApp that our principal created. She didn't mention anything about it. No one knows. Disregard, disrespect. It didn't come from a good place. Continue. I mean, it was just last year when everyone was so excited about our results, our matric results. We were making ground breaks. We were getting better. Our children are passing. They're going to greater heights. The results are being fruitful. Now when opportunities like these to make extra money for teachers, we don't earn a lot. I'm not afraid to say how much I earn. I don't have my pay slip here with me. If I did, I would show you guys. We don't make a lot. We don't make a lot. We can see how in debt teachers are. So if the department's got money to spare, do you understand what I'm saying? No. I don't care who says what. I am dissatisfied. I mean, if I was a customer in South Africa, if I was a tourist now, honey, I wouldn't be coming back, but I'm stuck here in this system. I'm a qualified teacher, qualified to do my job. I would never, as qualified as I am to teach, I would never walk into the hospital and tell a doctor what to do. I would never take someone, put them in my classroom, and not be there to monitor. Even student teachers are not allowed to teach without a supervision of a teacher, and they're doing their 4th final year in teaching. Now these people that have done absolutely nothing to learn about how to teach, they have never shown interest in teaching. Now they're going to just read to our children. Wow. I'm very disappointed. I hope that we don't go to a place where our education goes back to what it was for a black child in South Africa. I hope we don't go back to where Soweto is repeated. I hope we don't go back to where the value of a teacher, the dignity of a teacher is stripped away. I haven't heard anything from our unions. I don't know if they're still looking into it, but they're being paid every hour, every day to just read. Roll their eyes, disregard it, disrespect it, and just read. Let's see. Let's wait and see. Everyone's got time on their hands. We're stuck at home. We don't have anything to do but to look and see. Let's see how far they'll go. DJ, take a DJ, put them in front of a black child and tell them to teach them. Just read to them. What the hell?